What's up guys, AC Car Shark back again. I know I probably have the same outfit on as the last video, but it's because I'm recording them on the same day, just releasing them different days. I'm actually here with an unboxing from eBay. If you guys remember, I order from Pedro Games a lot, and if you guys don't know who he is, look him up on eBay. He's got a lot of good deals, a lot of good finds for old school systems as well as up to the new school. But I do have the unboxing here. I'm going to flip you around. I'm just going to keep the camera in my hand as I show you what I picked up. I did place a really big order with them. Probably went a little excessive, but you know how I roll. So I'm going to flip you guys around. Hopefully you guys don't get too dizzy, and I'm going to show you what's in this box here. So let me flip my screen around here, and as you can see, I've already busted it open. I try to save a little bit of time on the video and everything else. And of course, we've got these annoying little packing peanuts. So we're going to kind of dig and see what we find in here. So the first game that I come across is for the Super Nintendo. I had this game as a little kid, and I had a great time with it. I don't know whatever happened to it, but that game is Total Carnage for the Super Nintendo. I don't know if you remember this story back when I showed you Maximum Carnage, but I actually had asked for Maximum Carnage for my birthday, I think it was, and my dad bought me this game, Total Carnage, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that he picked up the wrong game, and I actually ended up playing this with Pixel Sandwich back in the day, and we had just a blast with this game. If you guys can pick it up, I think I got it off Pedro for very, very cheap, so it's actually a really, really good steal as far as that. It doesn't go for that much money. It's pretty common find. So Total Carnage for the Super Nintendo. Next game, digging down here. Let's see. All right, original Nintendo, and I don't have this game yet, and I got it for about $3. That is Casino Kid. And as you guys know, when I showed you Wall Street Kid, Casino Kid was one I was looking for a long time, just waiting for the right price because it's not really an expensive game. And here it is, Casino Kid for the NES. From what I understand, that's actually a pretty fun game, so I'm pretty stoked about that one. Let's see, I'm going to have to clean these little peanuts up. Next game, going through, again, NES. I think these are mostly NES games with the exception of Total Carnage, but Rampage. Absolute classic from Data East. I just have such a fun time playing this game, arcades and otherwise, just such a great game. As you can tell, they all come in very good condition from Pedro. Very, very clean. But Rampage is one I've been looking for a long time. I'm really glad I finally have this in my collection. And then more peanuts aside. Alright, let's dig some more. We've got, one of my last pickups from the flea market, I got Ikari Warriors 2. Well, I picked up Ikari Warriors 1. I believe it was $3 or $4. And just figured, again, collection-wise, if I have two, I might as well have to back up and get one. So, Ikari Warriors 1 for the NES. Next game I picked up was Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace, again, just gambling, just a fun time. You know, I work in casinos, so of course I love to gamble. So there it is, Caesar's Palace for the NES. Don't know if it's any good or not. This one I'm actually kind of stoked about. I picked this game up thinking I was getting the black cartridge, and I actually got the gray one, which I don't know which one's more rare, but RBI Baseball. This is a great, great baseball game back in the day, if you guys haven't played it, and it usually comes in that black Tengen cartridge. As you can see, this is Tengen, but it's a gray cart, and I'm not sure if that's more valuable or not. I'm going to have to do some research on that, but I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, RBI Baseball in the gray cartridge is pretty rare as far as I know, so really stoked to actually have that one. It was really cheap, too. Next game, I'm kind of disappointed because I didn't read the auction completely before I bought it. I thought it came with a case and instructions. It came as a disc only, so I'm going to have to try to find a cover and instruction book for this. But I did get Half-Life 2 for the original Xbox. I wanted to get the case for it and everything else, and I didn't read the fine print that it was only the disc only, and it was like $4. But you know, I've got the game now. I just have to kind of search eBay, or if someone maybe out there has an extra one, you want to trade it or sell it to me or whatever, I'll definitely talk about doing that. But Half-Life 2 for the Xbox, great game. Just need to complete it, as a complete game. Next game, NES, Bad Dudes. The president is kidnapped by ninjas. I kid you not. That is the storyline for Bad Dudes. The ninjas have kidnapped the president, and you have to kind of get them back. So, terrible premise for a game, but just a good time though. Bad Dudes is a great brawler. If you're fans of like side-scrolling brawlers, this is definitely a good one for you. So, Bad Dudes. The next one is NES also, and that is The Goonies 2. Just an epically classic game. If you like the movie, you'll love the game. Just a classic game for the NES, and one that everyone should have in their collection. And I didn't, so I picked it up. The next one is pretty bad from what I understand, but I got it for like $1, I think. And that is Dino Wars. Dino Wars, from what I understand, is absolutely terrible. But like I said, I'm on a quest to get every NES game anyway, so I would pick it up for the right price, and there it is for $1. Not too bad. So $1 for Dino Wars. I figure that's not ultra terrible. The next game I picked up is an awesome classic. Usually LJN makes like the crappiest of games. This one they happen to get a classic gem out of, and that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is one of my favorite games from back in the day, and for some reason I did not have it. I don't know if it's because maybe because I had it as a kid. I don't remember, but I remember Pixel Sandwich, I believe, had it, and I played his. So yeah, great game. Yeah, I can't talk. Great game for the NES. Very, very hard. But if you can end up beating it, you feel really accomplished. So it's really cool. And I believe this is the last game that I picked up. I'm not sure. And before you guys make fun, try this game because it's actually pretty good. That is The Little Mermaid for the NES. So before you guys knock it, go out and try it. Believe me. Capcom is always, as Pixel Sandwich always tells me, if you can see a game with Capcom, it is a good game, and this is no different. This is a great game from back in the day. Usually sells for a lot of money. I got it for pretty cheap. I don't think I paid more than $5 for any of these games. So the Little Mermaid is definitely a great addition to the collection. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, that's right. Actually, I picked up for the Super Nintendo. I totally forgot I ordered this. I'm really stoked that I have it now. If you guys remember, I didn't have a power plug for my Super Nintendo, and I now do. I got it for like $5 off of Pedro. So it's the original Nintendo brand with a packing peanut actually inside. But Nintendo brand, I didn't want to get the third-party adapters, and I ended up getting an original one for less than $10. That was pretty good. And then the last thing I picked up, not that it's you know, last but not least, I should say, I did pick up a buttload of games, but I did pick this up because I have one of these, and it's actually still in its original box, like pristine, and I really don't want to take it out to actually use, because I'd like to keep the one collectible. But that is a NES Advantage stick. And as you can see, this one's in damn good shape. I don't remember what I paid for it, to be honest with you, but whatever I did pay for it, it's absolutely worth it because the joystick has amazing tightness to it still. It still has good play. The buttons are good, the turbo, everything is great on this thing. And I picked this one up to be the one that I actually use with games like Miss Pac-Man or anything like that. And so that way I can actually keep that one in its original box and sealed, not sealed, but you know, closed up and preserved. Because that one actually, it didn't come sealed, but it's never been used. It's still in its original plastic and cardboard and everything. So I just didn't want to use that one. I wanted to keep that one brand new. So I basically got this one to actually play with and keep out for use. So, but yeah, that's what I picked up. That was Pedro Games. I'm going to actually cut to the rest of my eBay pickups and stuff like that because I do have some more recent pickups. So I'm going to cut right now, and when I come back I'll show you the rest of them, and then that should wrap up everything for you. Alright, so you saw what I picked up from Pedro Games. I'm just going to really quick show you just from various other places across the internet of what I've picked up. The first two I picked up were from eBay. The first one is the first DuckTales for the NES. I had picked this up prior to actually getting the complete box copy from the flea market, so I had picked this up just to play it. The one in the box is going to stay in the box. This will be my playable copy. The second one I picked up was actually, it's a pretty rare game actually. It's Casino Kid 2. I don't know, I actually had never heard there was a second one, and I saw it on eBay and I was all about it. And yeah, but Casino Kid 2, it says blackjack, roulette, poker, you know, it's a casino game, and it seems to be pretty rare on the scale of rare games. So speaking of rare games, I actually picked this up to play with Pixel Sandwich while he was here. I ordered it like May 26th. It came on June 3rd, which was the day he left. Literally the day he left. We drove him to the airport, came back home, and this was in the mail, of course, so we never got a chance to bust it out. I paid a decent amount of money for this game, but it's well worth it, and that is DuckTales 2. DuckTales 2 is a very rare game. On eBay, you typically don't see it going for less than around the $75 to $80 mark. And I was actually able to pick it up for less than that, so that's why I kind of jumped on it when I saw it. But it did cost a little bit of money, but it's definitely well worth it for my collection. But DuckTales 2 is a rarity. And then upon going to Target, again in the clearance section, I found sealed games. The first one up was $15, and that is Vanquish for the Xbox 360. I had a lot of fun with this game. I never beat it. I rented it from GameFly, never beat it, so I figured I would buy it, add it to my collection, and hopefully beat it. So for 15 bucks, I couldn't beat that. Second game up I got was for $19.99 or $19.98, and it was for the PS3, and that's Battlefield Bad Company 2. I have Bad Company 1. I was waiting for this to drop in price. I found it in the clearance section at Target. Figured I'd pick it up for 20 bucks. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Obviously, Bad Company 3 is coming out, so I kind of need to catch up with that series. But I've got at least the first two. I'm caught up at least as far as in my collection. And then the last one I picked up was for, I believe, it was on sale at Target, actually, for $19.99. Steal of the Century, as far as I'm concerned, for the Wii, and that's Kirby's Epic Yarn. This game is still retailing for $50 normally, like $49.99, 30, either 40 or 50 bucks. I know it was on sale 1 week only at Target for $19.99, and I did go pick that one up. Such a great game. I absolutely adore this game. And actually, I believe, yes, I have one more game. Hang tight. Let me go grab that. Let's see. Alright, I had to pull it off my game shelf, which, yes, if you see right up this way, the game shelf is in. I'm not showing you for a reason, because I want to finish the room and then do an official room tour for you guys. But the last game I picked up was actually off of GameFly. I got it for, I believe, like $6, because it was 11 and I had a $5 coupon. Always been a fan of this series, and I always will be, and that is Sid Meier's Pirates, if you can see that right there. Sid Meier's Pirates for the Wii. Absolutely stellar game. Ironically enough, Pixel Sandwich brought it with him for us to play, and this showed up like the first day he was here. So he's like, "Damn it, why did I bring it?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." I was like, "I didn't know you were bringing it," but I did buy one for myself for my Wii collection. So that's about it, guys. This whole last 2 weeks has just been like epic pickups galore. I need to kind of cool my jets a little bit, because I did drop a ton of money, and I normally don't drop that much. So I do need to kind of cool it on that. But I will be still going to the flea markets. I will still be picking up like the $30 here, for a stack of games and all that kind of stuff. But for the time being, like the new gen stuff is going to have to kind of chill for a bit. I'll just pick up the old school stuff when I see it. But yeah, I'm going to start doing some gameplay videos. I'm going to probably get a capture device, one that was better than the one I had, and start doing some gameplay footage for you guys, maybe some reviews. I'm going to start going in that direction for a little while, kind of cool my jets on spending and do more playing and reviewing for you guys. If there's any specific games that you saw, especially today, like games like DuckTales 2 or Casino Kid 2, ones that really aren't that common, if you want to see some gameplay of those, let me know. If I don't have my capture device, I'll hook it up and just put the camera in front of the TV and do it. So let me know, leave some comments. Until next time, guys, AC Card Shark, take care.